AEW Fight for the Fallen took place tonight. This is, of course, their second Fight for the Fallen show. This is a third consecutive week of a non-Dynamite show. They had Fyter Fest last 2 weeks, and they have Fight for the Fallen this week. It was basically like a pay-per-view, taking the slot of Dynamite probably to pump ratings. We'll see if they beat NXT. They should, because NXT does not have a Great American Bash this week, but they've been getting their ass kicked a little bit, so they need a win here. This show was in Daly's place like last year's was. This thing, I don't know. I don't remember what I thought about last year. I thought last year's was average. I didn't like last year's too much. So maybe, I don't even know if I can compare them, but started to show off with Cody Rhodes defending his TNT title against Sonny Kiss. I hate Sonny Kiss. I think he's a fucking joke. I hate that he's being featured. I know he's being featured because of the way his character is. I think he's a fucking joke. It's one of the worst acts there. Cody wins. Just gonna skip this. I don't give a shit. They preview the rest of the card. You have FTR, which is Dash Harwood and Cash Wheeler. They took on the Butcher and the Blade. They took on the Lucha Brothers with the Butcher and the Blade there. Good matchup. I enjoyed it. I really thought it was good. FTR is very good. One of the best teams in the world. Lucha Brothers, again, one of the best teams in the world. Two very strong teams. He had a very good match for what it was. The finish saw Harwood rip off Phoenix's mask. Phoenix recovered his face and Harwood cradled him for the fin. After the match, you had the Young Bucks attack the Butcher and the Blade and take back the keys to the FTR's truck. He had Omega enter with a cooler of beer. Bucks give FTR the truck back. Omega offered to toast the beer to FTR, and FTR instead poured the beer on Omega's head, which was very weird. He went after FTR, but the Bucks held him back, and FTR leaves in their truck. Chris Jericho entered for a promo with Santana, Ortiz, and Jake Hager. Of course, no Sammy. Jericho said he beat Orange Cassidy, one of the greatest matches in history. No, it wasn't. He says fans want a rematch. I don't care, they're not. Cassidy entered. They had Jericho go after him, and what happened was Orange Cassidy snaps his fingers like oranges, and orange juice fall from the ceiling. And the inner circle is juiced, and Ortiz took some dumps in the orange juice. It was just weird. And I thought this was, oh my god, I don't remember. I don't know what to compare this to. Just, I'm not a fan of it. I like Orange Cassidy, but I like him as a jobber. I don't like him in feud with Chris Jericho. Marvez introduced Jurassic Express, didn't care much about it. Jericho did the announce table, and he's furious about being covered in orange juice. His jacket being ruined. They had Omega and the Young Bucks defeated Jurassic Express. Jurassic Express. Everyone thought they were going to be such a big team and such a big deal. They really are not much. You have Luchasaurus, who ever since his injury is never that over anymore. You have Jungle Boy, of course. People like them, I think, because of the death of his father, Luke Perry, but I don't see much of a star. I hate Marco Stunt with a passion, but Omega and the Bucks at the win. Solid matchup here. During the match, they show Hangman Page wrecking a lot backstage. FTR joined him during the match. After the match, Omega snapped and started pounding on Stunt with the right hand. The Bucks tried to calm him down, and they teased on BT Omega is going to be bringing back the cleaner character, and this is the first time we saw more of a serious edge to him on TV, so that's definitely a good thing. Marvez interviews Shida. This was alright. She cut a promo on Nyla Rose, so I don't care. Moxley cut an effective promo. I'm not that into it. I don't care. I know he's going to beat Brian Cage. He had the Nightmare Sisters, Brandy Rhodes and Allie, defeat Kenzie Page and MJ Jenkins. Oh, it's so funny. I think Brandy and Allie had that match last year at the show. Brandy and Allie, I think at Fight for the Fallen. I'm pretty I think it was Fight for the Fallen. Yeah, that's kind of funny. They were against each other last year. And Brandy won. when I think Kong interfered, I'm pretty sure. But Randy beat Ali cleanly. Here they're a team, and they're reluctant partners. It was basically just a squash match. Kenzie Page and MJJ weren't much. They both get the win. Dominant win for both. Wasn't much of a match. Dustin raised Ali's arm after the match, and they're basically saying Randy and Dustin are coming around on Ali. You had Dasha Gonzalez call out Nyla Rose. Rose healed on Dasha. They introduced her new manager. It is Vicky Guerrero. Vicky's on an AEW now. She is going to manage Nyla Rose, which is, hey, it is what it is. Not that excited. I like Vicky, but I don't care about Nyla Rose. Vicky cut the promo on the women's division. He said when they decide to after the title, no one will stop them. She said that Rose will steal every opportunity from everyone in the division and cracked manically. And Vicky, I'm glad that she's still around, but I don't know. It's weird. Her and WWE, they had, I guess they had to fall and go, I guess. Because with WWE, they took care of her for years after Eddie died. I don't know. Didn't she leave to become a pharmacist? She had that good send-off in all those years ago with Stephanie, and she went to be a pharmacist, a job in a pharmacy. And then, however, she went back into the business. She wanted to do something in WWE, and eventually she went to AEW, and it is what it is, I guess. But Cody defend the TNT title next week. Not that interested. He had Taz cut a promo on John Moxley. I'm so sick of Taz already. So you have John Moxley against Brian Cage for the AEW title in the main event. This was, I don't know. I was not that into this. I looked at it as a match that I thought would be, solid. I thought it would be a good match, and it was somewhere where it delivered on that front, but I could not take Brian Cage winning the belt. I knew there was no chance. Moxley, of course, gets the win. He beats Brian Cage. He wins when he has Cage in an armbar, and Taz throws in the towel to stop his arm from being broken. After the match, Cage hits a belt shot on Moxley, and then he throws a series of right hands. Lights went out. When lights come on, Darby Allin appears on the top rope. He comes off, and he hit Cage in the throat, the skateboard. Cage and Taz leave. Allin and Moxley face off. Cage tried to come back, but referees and security held him back, and that's how it ended with Darby Allin. So I don't know. Is John Moxley, Darby Allin excite anyone? Really? I mean, I like Darby Allin, but come on, no one can take him seriously in a main program with Moxley. It's weird. Moxley has just not been lighting the world on fire as AEW champ. Let's be honest. Chris Jericho was a much better champion than John Moxley. It kind of reminds me of his run as when he was champion in WWE, when he was Dean Ambrose. It was very uneventful, and I think the same things happen with Moxley. It's just not entertaining. Something, I don't know. He needs to change something, but he's heading on the wrong path right now. I'm just not into him as champ, and unfortunately the ratings reflect that.